ever had any mental issues. I'm 52 years old. In December, which is soon, I'll be 53. For me to suddenly just develop mental issues around the same time, I've been documenting this. I didn't have mental issues in 2019. Didn't have it prior to that. So by the time I didn't have it in 2020, 2021, by the time I'm doing all this on camera, you hear the voices, you hear the talking, you see my face changing. Suddenly I'm having mental issues. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. And a lot of the people who have reported being targeted are saying the same things, and a lot of them are older. These aren't children saying this. These aren't teenagers. These are older people. So when they were talking, they recently were talking, they said in the live I did, I told you guys a scam, and I'm going to release that live soon. Thank you for whoever is watching. They said they had always wanted to put me in this position, which means that's part of the scam, as part of the setup. When people say the words like always wanted to, tried before, this was all a setup. This wasn't me always having this issue. It was, when will they get the opportunity? And what I think happened was it was a combination of just everything happening to folks like me at one time. So this was something they planned, they plotted, they waited for a good opportunity, and that's a crime. I'm not mentally ill. You guys already can tell that. You guys already know that if someone has not had a mental illness issue, to suddenly for that person to develop one would be, they would look for the reason. And if we could put the reason together with the nonstop talking, the sounds in this apartment, people trying to set me up, that would cause mental illness. That would cause the type of stress and strain on someone's brain that would make them appear mentally ill. The last part about that is the more we start to link who's doing this together, you do notice something. It's people who, they said they wanted to break Riverbay for years. They said, and this was years ago, a friend of mine, someone I knew from high school, wanted a guy to move into my building, but that was a lie. He was already moved. He already lived in the B building over here. We have A, B, and C. I'm in the C building. He was in the B building. So that wasn't true. But they said they had wanted to bring in a different community here. That makes a lot of sense. Meaning, if this community was people who been here for years, they had, their apartments for years, but people wanted to break Riverbay and bring in a different community. And they said they really wanted to make this like a community cult, where if you don't go along with them, then you get purged, which is what they keep saying. That's the mindset. It's some sort of group that has their group of people who will go along with them, sit around talking all day. And if you don't do it, they can purge you. They can get rid of the tenants who were here longer. That's an issue. For some reason, they think saying this out loud makes them seem like great people. So I'm the horrible person because I won't go along with it, and I'm exposing it. A lot of the people who have been here, and I said here, the apartments a long time, are older people. I'm 52, and they think I'm young. Could you imagine the ages of the other people? So we're going to purge old people from where they live because they don't need the apartments anymore, according to them. Old people can just find a new place to live. That's unrealistic. So now a new community can take over someplace and throw out people who are paying their rent, doing what they're supposed to do to maintain themselves and their apartments and their bills, and bringing a new community of people who are now, they said, leaving. So this was just to break Riverbay. And so now these people are packing up and leaving because they don't like it here. You want to know why they don't like it here? Because the same surveillance system they put on me are in other apartments here. So now everybody's just sitting around watching people. So they said they're surprised I didn't get technology to watch other people. Where would I be getting this technology from? Do they just sell this at like the Dollar Tree? Where is this technology coming from? This is technology that's illegal. I've been using as a thumbnail. This is illegal technology. So this technology is not supposed to be used. They shouldn't have it. And let alone use the excuse that I'm seeing videos while I'm sleeping. So you guys know, I wanted to show you, I've been sleeping. And look, the more sleep I get, the better, because my body needs sleep. I don't need talking to me all day and all night. So they said, well, you don't want to come on camera not looking good. Is that the point of this? One thing they did say before, and I forgot to tell you, probably I didn't. They said they wanted to put pretty girls in these apartments, I guess, so they can surveil them and come up with all this video of them moving about in their apartments and making more and more, you know, realistic videos. I'm not sure if they really wanted the actual videos so that you can identify they're the ones doing it, or they just wanted like realistic looking videos so that you could put different people's faces on it. And at one point they did say, I think I told you this, at one point they said they were creating deep fake videos and they thought it was a better alternative than children. Disgusting. So yes, I've been reporting this. I've been telling you, I've been exposing it. I'll continue to do it. I'm disgusted by everyone involved in this. If they've been trying to set me up because I won't go along with them, good. That's something someone just said, a badge of honor. Now that could be a reference to the police. That's someone else they target. Now here's my issue. If you don't like the police, then do it the right way. You protest, but you do not set them up. You do not target them. You do not intentionally try to do anything harmful to them. This is my point. I don't get along with these people. There's a reason why we have the protests and we protest things that we don't like. We don't set people up like they did to me. So the last point about that, they said earlier that I would be the worst person for this, and I have been. They said they regret using, quote to quote them, using me. They thought I was going to say violence and all this. No, if you don't like someone, you expose it, you protest. So I said, if you don't like someone, you expose it. Yes, you are allowed to say to someone, you know, I don't really get along with that person. I don't like that person. That's allowed. This is not allowed. So here we go again. I'm always policed when I speak. This is a speech police who don't like the police. Instead of wasting time on me, because I'll never agree with them and I'll never go along with their plan, protest things you don't like. They said they don't understand why this is a middle income community, why it shouldn't be open to the homeless. They can protest that. There's better ways to deal with what they don't like about this world than to sit around trying to set people up, target people, and use violence. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your comments.